Hi everyone. I'm about to do a mock draft 2014 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I live here in Birmingham. I'm a big Seattle fan, but I also like the Jaguars. I think Gus Bradley has a good program out here and improving. I just need a few more pieces. We've had bad drafts over the years, and it's gonna take a little while. It took the Seahawks like 4 years to get to the Super Bowl and win it. I think the Jaguars, with a good general manager named David Caldwell, um, he's from the Dimitri of the Atlanta and New England draft general manager group. So overall, I think they're gonna get some talent, and I'm so glad that they got him as a general manager. I see that he picks a lot of good guys. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. Um, they have a top three pick, and they have a need for quarterback, but I don't feel that. I mean, they might be good. I don't know, but just initially, just an eyeball test, if there's no one that's worth a top three pick, in my opinion. So they're gonna go with defense because Gus Bradley loves defense, and if you watch Seattle Seahawks, the Super Bowl tonight, you'll know uh, you gotta start on that side of the ball. Okay, so with that, I think they're gonna pick outside linebacker Anthony Barr from UCLA. It could be Mack um, from Buffalo, University of Buffalo at the Mac, but either of those two good. But I think uh, you know Gus Bradley likes the athletic. Right? He reminds me a lot like Keith Brooks, and with Paul Postlowski at middle linebacker and Anthony Barr at outside linebacker. That's going to be a good good linebacker crew, and that's who I think they're gonna pick. There's gonna be a run quarterbacks, but I think Gus Bradley really likes Derek Carr. He coached him in the Senior Bowl, and up front, I think other trees are gonna try to trade with Seahawks, but I think Gus Bradley is gonna go back into the first round by trading their second round and also their fourth round. I think they have another fourth round, so they're gonna pick uh, let them have their fourth round. So with that, they're gonna pick another first round draft pick, Derek Carr, quarterback for Fresno State. He had Peyton Manning like numbers this year, 5,000 yards. Serious kid, I think. 23, 22 or 23, but a very mature 22, 23, just like Russell Wilson. Very good head on his shoulders. He could read coverages and mobile. And I think he has a possibility. Chad Henne maybe starting, but I think he could probably overtake Chad Henne if they had a true competition for quarterback. I think Chad Henne is pretty mediocre as a quarterback, but he's good enough to be your backup quarterback. So if he has a good training camp, rookie camp, why not? Why not start him? Let your first round draft pick start. I think it's a perfect opportunity. I don't, let this quarterback grow with this younger, development. I think you're gonna pick up a lot of good quality, um, young free agents that are value priced, going up for their first contract. So that's they're going to be pretty active in free agency with those type of players. So Derek Carr in the first round. So since they traded their second round, no second round. In the third round, I see them not re-signing Maurice Jones-Drew. and I think Reese Jones-Drew will probably play for the Cleveland Browns or the team that's the running back, but I think most likely the Cleveland Browns. I think they're in really good need, and I think he'll come at a good price and a good change of scenery, so they're going to have to draft a running back. And I have them picking in the third round running back Trey Mason from Auburn University. You've been watching him in the national championship game. What else? Did I see him? In the SEC championship game where he got 300 yards. It's about the same size as Jones-Drew, 5'9", 205. And we have, I think Trey Mason just has a different running style. He's got power, don't get me wrong, but he's more about speed, making a really good cut. So let's say, so he doesn't run like that. He's more like a cutback. So we'll see. Trey Mason, running back, Auburn. Chris Johnson type of running back. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. The fourth round, I have them picking a quarterback. Since they got their first, I think, a really good, strong safety from Florida International, a cornerback to pair him up with from Utah, Keith McGill. Okay. And then the fifth round, they have 2 fifth-round draft picks. And I think they would pick Brandon Thomas, guard from Clemson. Okay, very big guy, athletic, runs fast. So I think it'd be a pretty good value pick there. Fit. Cassius Marsh, defensive end from UCLA. I think Anthony Barr could be like a Leo, their Leo that they were looking for. Babin's just too old and ineffective and gets paid way too much to be their Leo. They need to find their Leo. So Anthony Barr is the linebacker, but this I guess Marsh could be a Leo type of edge rusher. Mm-hmm. In my 6th round, Damian Washington, wide receiver, Missouri. I'm a big SEC guy, watching the Gators and stuff, but yeah, he tore up the Gators, and he had a pretty good year. And then my last pick, I saw this guy in Mobile, the Senior Bowl, Jonathan Dowling, free safety from West Kentucky. Very well coached, well disciplined. He's coached by Bobby Petrino, who's now at Louisville, but I think he could be a pretty good steal. And pairing him with the strong safety from Florida International kind of reminds me of Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor type of defensive backfield. And then Keith McGill got longer arms. He could be kind of like the Richard Sherman or thing. So overall, I think getting an outside linebacker, because Gus Bradley loves those type of linebackers with ball velocity. A quarterback like Derek Carr, going back in the first round, running back to replace Reese Jones-Drew. Another cornerback, you need a really good. I think he loved having the Legion of Boom, so he's probably going to try to recreate it here. Brandon Thomas, because that line needs help. Cassius Marsh, an edge rusher. So overall, I think it'll be the second year in Gus Bradley and David Caldwell's, and it's going to be better. So with that, that's the end of my mock draft for the Jacksonville Jaguars.